Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am filming what is in my hospital bag. This is for the birth of our second child. So I feel like I'm a little bit more prepared this time than when I was a first-time mom, not knowing what the hospital would give me and kind of just overpacking. So this is my very minimal, at least in my opinion, I think it's pretty minimal hospital bag for me and baby. Now my husband will probably bring some of his own stuff, and I did pack a bag for my 2-year-old daughter who will be staying at her grandparents' house while we are in the hospital, but those don't really matter for this. I'm just going to be talking about what I'm bringing for me and for baby. Now, every hospital is going to be different in what they provide, but I feel like in this year, 2021, we're pretty far advanced. For mom, they're going to give quite a few things that you need for your postpartum recovery. Like I'm not bringing any pads, a peri bottle, like any of the Tux wipes, any of that stuff, because last time, and I'm going to the same hospital I did for my first birth, they gave me all of that and I didn't need pads or anything until after I got home, and I even brought some stuff home from the hospital. So I'm not bringing any of that postpartum stuff for down there with me to the hospital, which is saving a lot of room. I'm also not bringing diapers or wipes because the hospital has plenty. I have some in the diaper bag, which will be in our car, like if for some reason we need them on the drive home, which I doubt. The only reason I think you would maybe need to bring diapers or wipes is if you have like a very specific brand in mind that you know you want to use. Otherwise, I think most hospitals use Huggies from what I've heard, which aren't the diapers that we're going to use once we get home, but we might as well use them while we're there. Some of this stuff I have saved from my first pregnancy and birth, but I'm pretty sure it's all still available, so anything I can I will link down below. But let's go ahead and get into what's in my bag. So first thing I have that's kind of big is this like little file folder thing. You get a lot of paperwork when you're there for you and for baby, so it's nice to just have somewhere that you can put it. And then I also have, I got this for my daughter and we do use it. It's this My Child's Health Record. I found this on Amazon, and you can write down anything about their doctor's appointments, their shot records, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to be keeping that in here because this is where all of his papers are going to go. I did the same thing for my daughter. So just find yourself maybe, you know, a cute little file folder. It is the end of July when I'm filming this, so school supplies are out in full force. So you can find any of that kind of stuff pretty easy. Next thing that might seem a little random is my little message board and letters. I use this for my daughter's first picture that I took, like that I posted on Instagram. So I'm going to do the same thing for him. It's really thin and this is a tiny little bag, so it doesn't take up much room. And I know a lot of people get like little custom things made on Etsy and stuff, and those are really cute, but I already had this, and so instead of spending more money, I thought that was a simple way to go about, you know, putting his name and like the time and weight and length and all that kind of stuff. The last kind of thing like that I have is his first year's book. I brought my daughter's and then didn't end up doing it, so I want to try to make sure I'm prepared this time. But there's a page in here for their first footprints and handprints, and they do that on like a little piece of paper. There it is. So for her, I had to just kind of like glue the piece of paper in here because I wanted like her very first ones. Obviously you can do it, you know, when you get home from the hospital a few days later, which is what we'll do for other little projects that I want, like his hand and footprint, but it's super thin and doesn't take up a lot of room. I really love this book. I got a very similar one for my daughter. It was the same brand, but like a more girly one. And there's just like so many cute different things you can put in here for their monthly photos and their first holidays and all that kind of stuff. So I got this one on Amazon, and again, I'll link everything below. All right, this is the only toiletries I'm bringing. Now this is gonna be preference for every mom. It's gonna be different, but I did take a shower while we were in the hospital, but I didn't care about washing my hair, so I'm not bringing shampoo or conditioner. I do have a dry shampoo in here, which I didn't bring last time, but I'm gonna bring this time because it's just a travel size and it fit in here just fine. I have a body wash because that's the only thing I care about, is just kind of getting that like day after birth feeling, you know, feeling nice and fresh and clean. And I have a face wash as well for that same reason. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm gonna care about in the shower. And then I have some Q-tips, a little hair tie. I do have a couple of nursing pads. My supply was really poor with my first pregnancy. I'm hoping it'll maybe be a little better this time, but it didn't come in right away, and I didn't really start leaking until quite a few days later. So I'm only bringing one set of nursing pads because I just don't feel like I'm gonna need to, you know, like keep replacing them those 1 or 2 days after birth. And then I also have just like a little trial size of a moisturizer that I figured would be easier than bringing like my full size one. So all fits in this little bag, super simple. A couple of other things I'm gonna bring, but they're things I use every day, are obviously like a deodorant, my toothbrush and toothpaste. So I'm gonna put those just like in a little Ziploc bag right before we leave. And then the only makeup I'm bringing is like some concealer, a powder, and an eyebrow pencil. I have lash extensions, so you know I don't feel the need to bring mascara. I have like no eyebrows without using an eyebrow pencil, so that's a must for me. And then my dark circles have been so bad because I'm just so tired, and I'm gonna be even more tired in the hospital. So concealer and powder, that way if I want to take any pictures while we're there, I'll feel good enough and I don't feel like I need to do a full face of makeup. All right, now getting into the clothes that I'm bringing this black pair of pajama pants to go home in. They're nice and loose fitting. I know some women bring leggings, but that day after, leggings did not sound good. I did not want anything tight around my legs, and then you've got like the big diaper and pad and all that kind of stuff. So loose fitting pants are the way to go, and these are so soft. All of the stuff from this brand at Target is unbelievably soft. It's the Stars Above brand. And so I've got quite a few of these black pants. You're gonna want something black, guys. You're still bleeding down there. There's lots of stuff going on, so I don't suggest anything colorful, just in case you leak out a little bit or have an accident. You don't wanna ruin anything. So these are super comfy. I'm gonna wear those on the way home. I'm bringing one nursing bra. I don't remember if I wore a nursing bra while I was in there, but I'd rather have one just to be safe. And then I have for after we get moved over and I shower and stuff and get out of like the hospital gown. I have this saved from my first pregnancy because this isn't something I normally wear to bed, but it's so comfy for like right after birth. Again, this is the Stars Above brand, and I have mine in a size small, and you can see it's pretty big. It's like a night dress, and it's got buttons, which is great for when you're trying to nurse right there at the beginning. So I've got that. And then to wear home with those pants, I'm just bringing one nursing tank. Super simple. I got these on Amazon. Again, I saved pretty much everything from my first pregnancy, but I'm sure they still carry them, or I'll find something similar. But I really liked these. It's got like a little razor back. It was super comfy. They're nice and loose around the bottom, and they're not super tight even for a tank top. So that's what I'll be wearing home. I'm debating if I'm gonna bring a jacket. I brought one the last time. My daughter was born in April, and so it was pretty warm here in Texas, and now it's the end of July. He's due pretty much any day now. I'm thinking sometime next week is when he will be here, and it is hot. Okay, it's Houston, Texas, it's summer, it's hot, so I don't think I'm gonna want a jacket. I don't remember even being super cold in the hospital and wanting a jacket, which normally I think I would be because I'm cold all the time. So I'm debating on bringing just like a lightweight jacket, but I really don't think I'm gonna need to. Oh, I'm also bringing one pair of comfy socks. I'm planning to wear my slippers to the hospital and my slippers home. And then one other thing I forgot to mention kind of with the toiletries is I am gonna bring a pair of flip-flops for the shower inside a plastic bag because I don't want them to touch all my stuff. I'm weird about like the bottom of my shoes touching things. I don't know, your shoes touch the ground and all kinds of germs. Anyway, so I'm bringing a plastic bag for them to go in. But I did wear flip-flops when I took a shower the last time, so I know I'm gonna wanna do the same this time. That's not something I do like on vacation and stuff in showers. I'm not like super weirded out about showers and like my feet touching, but for the hospital, I don't know, it just felt like I needed to bring shoes. So anyways, I'm bringing one pair of comfy socks. They do give you like those hospital socks when you get there and stuff, so those are fine too. But I figured that one pair will be nice to wear the next day or like the day we come home. And the last thing I'm bringing for myself is this belly band. I can't remember how soon after birth I put one on with my daughter. Like I can't remember, I remember bringing it, but I don't remember if I even cared while we were still in the hospital. I might not have put it on until like a couple of days after we came home, but This really helps, guys. Some kind of belly support band, belly wrap band to kind of just help get your organs and everything squeezed back into where they're supposed to go. I do feel like it helped me de-bloat a little bit quicker. I felt like I bounced back fairly fast after my first pregnancy, and I think especially those first few days, I only wore it for about a week. Postpartum, I didn't wear it, you know, like for a very, very long time, but I do feel like that first week, it did really help kind of bring everything back to where it's supposed to be. All right, now into the stuff I'm bringing for baby. I'm bringing 2 different pacifiers. I'm trying out different pacifiers than I did with my daughter because I didn't really care for the ones that we ended up using with her. That's a whole other thing, but I've got 2 different ones here. One is one of those Ryan and Rose that are kind of just more cute, and then one is more of like the traditional little pacifier. I don't even think my daughter used one right away, but I'd rather have these just in case. They're super small in these little cases, so it doesn't take up much room to have. I have his little newborn swaddle and little hats that I'm gonna do the picture with like the message board. I got this off of Etsy. It is so soft. It's this kind of just like tie-dye dark blue print I thought was really cute. There were a lot of different boy prints to pick from, but honestly, I didn't love most of them. Some of them were kind of like a little cheesy. The girls were way cuter with all the florals and stuff, but I ended up landing on this one and I really liked it. So again, this was from Etsy. I'll link that. I have a little swaddle for him. Now this is the type of swaddle that my daughter liked, and so I'm hoping he'll like the same. It's just a straight zip up swaddle, and it zips from the bottom and the top. It's by the brand SwaddleMe, and she did not do the Velcro. Like we tried just like a traditional swaddle like that, like a blanket swaddle, came right out. All of the Velcro ones she wiggled right out of. This was the only thing that worked for her, so I went ahead and got a 2-pack of these for him for Amazon. And I didn't stock up on any other swaddles yet because with every baby it's going to be so different, but I know these worked really well for her, so I'm hoping it'll be the same thing for him. So I have that for while we're in the hospital because she did that first night and second night we were there. We were only there one night, I don't remember, but I do have pictures of her in it, so I know that she wore that while we were in the hospital. And then I just have one regular kind of like muslin swaddle blanket. This is more just for like once he's in the car seat and like to go home, just to kind of throw over the top and cover him up. Again, it's summer, it's hot, so I don't think it's necessarily gonna be because he'll be cold. I know babies do lose heat really quickly, so he'll probably be a lot colder than I will be, but just bringing one little swaddle blanket. And then I have his little going home outfit, just this cute little pair of shorts. And oh, the socks just fell out, but like, I forgot how little everything is. These cute little tiny socks. And then I made him a little onesie that says little bro. And I made a shirt for my daughter that says big sis. So I'm hoping that once we get home with him, they'll be able to take like a cute little picture together. I'm really excited to see how she's gonna react. She knows like something's going on. She's been in, I'm in his nursery right now, and she knows that like this is brother and we come into brother's room and all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see if she's gonna be excited and like wanna hold him, or if she's gonna be like freaking out. And then with the going home outfit, just like one little pair of mittens. And that is it, guys. So one other thing I'm gonna grab, obviously my camera that I'm filming with, because I'm going to vlog it again like I did with my daughter. It's really nice to look back on that video and kind of watch and see, and especially, I mean, she's only 2 years old and it's already really, you know, cool to see that. So I can imagine like 10 years from now being able to go back and watch that video, like how special that is for me. So I'm going to be bringing my camera, and then obviously my phone. And then one other thing that I don't have up here in the bag because it's charging is a portable charger. That thing is a lifesaver because you're in the bed, there's sometimes plugs behind you, but you don't want extra cords. You're already attached to a bunch of stuff, the IV, all kinds of things around your belly. You don't need like extra charging cords around. So on your little bedside table, it's easy to just set the little portable charger, just have a little short charging cable with it. Portable chargers are amazing. We use them when we travel. I use them Sometimes just like if I'm moving around the house and my phone's dead, but portable charger is one other thing I'll put in the bag. My flip-flops, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, like I said earlier, and that's pretty much it. We didn't bring any snacks last time. I know a lot of people sometimes pack snacks. We didn't feel like that was necessary. So I don't think I'm gonna bring any snacks this time. They give you that awesome water jug, which you guys are gonna be so thirsty after, so that little water jug is great, but everything that I just took out fits nicely in this one little bag, and that's all that I'm gonna need. So every mama's preference is gonna be different, especially if it's your first baby. You're gonna feel the need to probably overpack second, third, fourth, and so on times. You're gonna feel a little bit more comfortable. Again, every hospital is gonna be different with what they provide you, but I think in this day and age, they're gonna provide you with plenty, so don't feel the need to really bring a bunch of stuff for yourself. Again, diapers, wipes, only if you have a specific kind you really wanna use. But other than that, I hope this was helpful. This is kind of my minimal, at least in my opinion, minimal approach to my hospital bag. But the next time I see you will probably be at the hospital for the birth. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one.